Hi, everybody, and welcome to our channel, Two Crones, Psychic Investigators. My name is Melody. We would like to thank you for subscribing, sharing, liking, and all the beautiful comments and all the love and support that you give us. All right. So this video is for the star sign of Sagittarius. Doesn't matter where your placement is, Sagittarius, or even if you are a Sagittarius, if you're just intuitively drawn to watch, welcome. So we're talking about the first 2 weeks of October here, Sagittarius. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull in your spirit team and see what the energy looks like around the Sagittarius collective for the first 2 weeks of October. What's the energy look like around Sagittarius collective? That's too many cards. Alrighty. So we have vulnerability. All right, and my cat just leaped on something, so I feel like Sagittarius, you may have to leap on something, or in other words, leap on it as in the full, take that step. Okay, I'm not exactly sure what he's playing with. All right, Sagittarius. So I had to pause the video and get up and actually go look and see what my cat was playing with. And as I said that, I seen 143. So he's playing with a fly. So there could be something that isn't good for you, is because flies are drawn to what? Crappy things. All right, so and for that cat to grab my attention like that, that must be something important because his attention is focused on that fly. So let's go ahead and pull. Oh, we already pulled your spirit guide. Cat distracted me. So vulnerability. This is confirmation that you're seeking to tread into the unknown, unfamiliar territory where decisions are based more on intuition than rationality. Don't let fear hold you back or allow a misguided sense that feeling vulnerable is somehow a negative condition. All right, so vulnerability. So the energy around you next week is maybe making you feel a little vulnerable because it may be unfamiliar territory for you. Don't let fear hold you back. Remember, I said it's about taking that leap of faith because my cat jumped in the air. And what did he catch? A fly. He pounced on it. So the fear is a crappy thought or emotion. So they're telling you don't allow that. Don't focus on that fear because what it'll do is it will misguide you. You will take a step into um, a negative situation. So the energy around you next week, Sagittarius, is what I feel is they're telling you seek things that you don't know, tread into the unknown, unfamiliar territory, and don't be afraid, right? Because when you step into the unknown, all rationality, all scientific evidence goes out the door. um so there could be something with that scientific evidence for some reason. Okay, so we got self-love, which makes perfect sense on the bottom of the deck here. So how this feminine has got her arms crossed over her heart, but yet there's a rose right on that heart space. So there could be something with roses here, Sagittarius. So self-love. Now is the time to love, nurture, and heal yourself. Self-love is not simply a state of mind about feeling good. It's a state of appreciation for yourself that grows, matures from actions you take to support your body, your mind, and your soul. So you look how she's naked, and the only thing that she has on her is a rose. So when we're naked, we're vulnerable, right? Sagittarius. So it's about loving yourself enough to And that's the unfamiliar territory here, Sagittarius, is learning to love yourself, right? And feeling good about yourself. And trusting that if you open yourself up, that, you know, you're not gonna be putting yourself in a position where there is gonna be conflict or negativity or that lower vibrational energy. So it's all about the heart spot. I feel like roses would be very good. We're talking about the water chakra here as well as the heart chakra. So the water chakra is your sacral chakra. That's our feminine chakra. That's also where we co-create from. In females, we birth new things into existence. Things grow, right? Things mature. Um, so there you go, Sagittarius. I feel like the energy next week is going to make you feel very vulnerable to learning a lot about your heart and your mind. And I feel like when it comes to love, especially having self-esteem, it's not familiar for you to be vulnerable, to be open, to allow the bare root of everything within you to come to the light. See, this reminds me of the Eight of Swords, like being trapped in that irrational thought, right? All right, so let's go ahead and move on into some tarot for the next 2 weeks of October for Sagittarius. So I feel like they want you to do some cleaning out. There could be some cords. I'm seeing cords that are attached to the sacral chakra. I feel like they want you to cut some of them cords. And I feel like it's, again, the rational, how you're viewing it, because I feel like that's a picture frame and there's a leaf inside there and it's green and it's right on that heart space. It's about with the rose budding, right? Budding within, budding that feminine, that water, that flow. All right, so let's go ahead for Sagittarius. I'm going to pull 5 cards, 1 off the bottom of the deck, 4 off the top for Sagittarius. All right, so the Magician. So the Magician represents, this is Archangel Raziel. Well, there's a couple of things. The Magician can, and people often refer to the Magician as a spell work, but I am going to refer to the Magician as how we communicate to ourselves, right? How to be able to express emotions. And here comes Loki into the situation. That's why the table shook. All right, so 4 off the top. 9 of Earth. So Sagittarius, 9 of Earth talks about having that confidence, right? Enjoying life, little luxuries, spending quiet time alone. And that is exactly your message. Successful self-employment. So Sagittarius, it's all about spending time alone. It's about paying attention to them, the thoughts that you have, the irrational thoughts, the things that you tell yourself, that is fear-based, that holds you back from what maybe communicating, or hold you back from opening up your to what you desire when it comes to love, when it comes to what you want to birth into reality. All right, so there is the 9 of Earth talks about being single, and it talks about spending that time alone, but it also talks about being in a spotlight, something being in the spotlight, the picture, like how you see love, how you picture love. So it is about spending time alone and clearing out these cords. Remember I said about the 8 of Swords, the energetic cords in your sacral chakra. Knight of Water. Yeah, because you're an energetic sponge, right? That's what this is. You're an energetic sponge, and what it does is it makes you over emotional. So it's about, for some of you, there's this, I know I'm talking to a specific someone because your name keeps running through my head who watches my video, who is a Sagittarius. Honey, you need to cut the cords. You need to take a salt bath. Go walk around. Because you're very over emotional and you're very extra sensitive because of the fact that you are empath. I feel like you have a familiar around you, or maybe you need to get yourself a familiar, and that familiar will help you to take that leap of faith, to make that jump. So I feel like you're very, very over emotional this week. So don't allow yourself to be vulnerable to what other people say, is what I feel. I feel like you need to take some time alone and spend a little bit of time with alone in like I said, a salt bath, or do something small that feels luxurious, this will successfully help cut the cords. Salt bath is what I keep hearing. Yeah, justice. Because you're out of balance. You're very out of balance. Yep. And here you are coming through as the feminine chakra. Right there she is. So Venus, something with Venus. Venus represents the mother energy. Venus is also the divine feminine energy. So I feel like this will help to complete and cut them cords. This will help to end. I feel like um yeah, you really need to just take care of yourself. That's what I'm feeling. I feel like because if not, it throws you out of balance. And what I'm seeing here, I'm seeing 11. 8-3 is 11, and then the magician is a 1. So 1-1-1. It's about, whenever, if you don't take the time to cut the cords that are attached to you, that are around you, with some people around you, what's going to happen is you're not gonna understand where your energy ends and theirs begins. That's what I mean about cutting them cords here, Sagittarius. For the collective, as well as my one Sagittarius, you know who you are. Lots of love to you. But you have Archangel Gabriel. You are connected to the messenger of God, Archangel Gabriel. So I feel like you're very intuitive. Medium, you could be a medium, but you're afraid to open yourself up and be vulnerable to this mediumship. I feel like you will be very successful if you do so, but you need to clear out this water chakra, to find that balance so that you can tap in. We have the magician here. That's about communication. You are the Empress. You are a divine feminine, whether you're a male or a female, Sagittarius. I feel like your mother had the same gift for some of you. This is deep. Your mother had the same gift. So you need to open yourself up to this gift and enjoy it. Start enjoying it. Don't be fearing it. And don't allow your thoughts to talk you out of being able to do this. Because guess what? It's going to support all of you. So you need to be in the flow and not block off the flow of your love, and feel secure within your heart space to open yourself up to this gift and talent. Somebody is very clairvoyant. All right, so clarify the magician for Sagittarius. Yeah, 8 of Swords. You're all in your head about it. It's them irrational thoughts of stepping into that power. Yep. And treading into something that is unfamiliar to you. Somebody could be activating a gift this week. There could be an activation. But I'm also feeling, you know what? Listen, we're coming into the month of October where the veil is the thinnest. I just seen 144. The veil is the thinnest, and it's easier to connect to the spirit realm in the month of October. Okay. Yeah. That's that Eight of Swords, that irrational thoughts. I can't. I just, the cords. See how the cords are tying you up there? That's what I'm seeing right here on this card. Clarify the Nine of Earth for Sagittarius for the 2 weeks of October. Okay, some of you needs to clear your conscience. I truly do believe that. I feel like and I feel like you're all tied up. I'm speaking to maybe a particular Sagittarius out there when I say this. I feel like a spell backfired, and now judgment's down upon you to clear something up. Talk about a twist. There's a secret. Okay, so for the Sagittarius that I was connecting with, it's connecting with the gifts. See, the High Priestess talks about our gifts, right? Our gifts. Spending time within, right? And not being so harsh, not judging yourself so harsh. You have a very high calling, and you are very mystic, very Sagittarius. You have mystical powers. You have very, very high calling. You also have your spirit team around you. Like I said, a connection with the angels. You can hear them. You hear them. And it's like, oof, you know, you're like, am I really hearing this? Alrighty, so let's keep going, continue. I'm trying not to make these videos too long. Knight of Water for Sagittarius for the first 2 weeks of October. Yep, look at that. There you come. There you are, King of Wands. Somebody, yeah, yeah, sometimes you get really challenged here, Sagittarius. A very over emotional, like maybe even as far as sometimes there's could be some drama too. For the Sagittarius that I'm picking up on, um, a spell backfired and harsh judgments coming down upon you. You need, yeah. There's a secret. The secret is somebody tried to cast a spell to keep somebody tied and bound, and now the spirit team is calling judgment on you. For somebody out there, don't, if that doesn't fit, please don't take it. And I don't think that it's going to fit the one particular Sagittarius that I'm picking up on that has this gift. I feel like there's an activation of a gift, a new activation coming. So Justice. Yeah, you feel the heaviness of the energy because you're so sensitive. And when that burden comes down, what it does is it throws you off balance. Like you're just like, whoa, like very moody, very oof. Yeah, for the empath that I'm talking to. So what you need to do is you need to cleanse your energy and ground yourself. Alrighty, and then we have the Three of Cups and the Sun coming through. So, this is what's being illuminated, right? That the people around you. I feel like what's being illuminated again, the people around you and how, the energy drains you. I also feel that what's being illuminated with the sun is the solar plexus. That's what's out of balance. I feel like that's what's missing, because we would have the sacral, the solar plexus, the sun, and the heart chakra here, the 3 chakras. And when you feel the heaviness of, it's like it drains your power. Here comes, there's a flower essence coming through here too, Sagittarius. So the Empress, clarify the Empress. Yep, the devil. So breaking free of them dark energies, breaking free. I feel like for some of you, you have premonition dreams. You have past loved ones that come and visit you in your dreams, Sagittarius, bring you messages. For the Sagittarius that I'm talking to, that harsh judgment's coming out on, I feel like they're calling you out on a secret, perhaps spell that backfired, that you tried to bind somebody with. That bind them with what? A demon, the devil. It didn't work. It didn't work for that particular Sagittarius. Because I'm picking up on 2 different stories. Archangel Gabriel warned that person. They woke them up. And that person is definitely a divine feminine. That's the water chakra. For some of you, that could be, you could have a demon attached to your water chakra as well. And you're breaking that out. You're cutting that chain. You're cutting them cords. You're cutting them cords. And you're going to start thinking better. Your mind's going to be better. Your body is going to feel better. Your soul's going to open up and expand. It's like you're just a bud right now. You're just a blooming flower right now. You're a bud. And when you open yourself up to being vulnerable again, there's where your dreams are going to manifest and birth into reality, where you're going to have success. You're going to be able to think more rational, and instead of over emotional, and you're going to find a state of balance again between your sacral and your solar plexus chakra. And there's where your freedom from these cords are going to come. All right. So thank you for watching, Sagittarius. It was a bit longer one, but I love you and have a great day.